Act 3 and possibly the final act of the Camp Network is live, and we're here to show you how to complete all of the quests to earn matchstick points and qualify for the Camp Airdrop before it goes live. So before we begin, my friends, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. Now, once again, my friends, we are back on the Camp Network Testnet, as you can see, and for those who haven't seen parts 1 and 2, we will recommend checking those out so you can stay up to date with all of the quests that we've completed so far and how to complete the first 2 acts. But no worries if you haven't, guys, because all of the same quests are still live and you can very well complete them. And therefore, once you're ready, we're going to get ourselves logged in. As you can see, I'm going to be using the same account as I did in the last 2 videos. However, once we're here, guys, before we get started, I want to show you the newest act, of which is Act 3. The Incentivized Summit series is live. Exciting new apps and quests have joined the climb, onboarding new sets of IP and bringing the next wave of users on chain. The Summit's peak is coming into view. Here's what's new. Now, by this little sentence, guys, I think they mean is coming to an end. So if you're confused, I think that's exactly what they mean. Nonetheless, you can see quests for Act 3 are now live. You can see this act is defined by consumer-facing applications, powering gaming, music distribution, digital marketplaces, and IP tokenization. They're trying to lower the barrier to entry for new users while expanding what's possible with on-chain creation, collaboration, and ownership. So we can see Core Protocol, Planar Finance, Remastered, Cheb Inc., Chain Builds, Conf App, Co-NFT App, Mintpad Co, OmniHub, Mighty Study, Active Official, Juke Blocks. You can see OX High Noon and many other games down below, which I'm very excited to take a look at. And therefore, why don't we start off with the first updated section, and that is the AI Abode. Now, if we go over here, guys, we can see the AI Abode over here. But before we get started, I want to show you that I've done around 9% of the entire quests. Well, that's until they, of course, added more quests. So I did complete more until they, of course, added more quests. And therefore, we now want to go over to AI Abode or whichever section that you want to complete and start completing them. Now, I had a comment last time on the story chain, and I'm just going to see if I can answer any other questions. In the last video, we covered the joining the story chain, checking out the Camp Stories page, completing the Rex Chronicles, and completing Wispy Tales. However, as you can see here, guys, we've got a few more other quests. So I'm just going to do another one as an example. This one's going to get us 2 matchstick points. Here, as we can see, we need to head over to StoryChain Camp Stories. We need to get ourselves logged in, if of course you want to do this. And when you're over here, guys, you'll see that the active campaign is Nova's Galactic Story Voyage. Now, as you can see before, we tried to get over to the Tyler's quest, and therefore we might not be able to see this one, and therefore we'll be able to complete the Nova's story, which you'll be able to see over here. If we go back and behind my camera, you can see a little plus icon, and if we select that, we can now create a story idea, which will go with Nova, and therefore you can very well create whatever you like. And I'm just going to customize it so we see Nova is flying through space on the AltCryptoTalk rocket. Yes, the AltCryptoTalk rocket of our channel. So once we've done this, guys, and we've created the story, just give it a few seconds to load up, and boom, as you can see, Nova, the storytelling robot, piloted the AltCryptoTalk rocket through the shimmering nebulae, the starlight painting ... If you want to see that X, Y, and Z. Now, they got the name wrong, AltCryptoTalk, but that's all right. We're now going to come off of this. Next, we need to head up into our MetaMask, come over here, copy your wallet address, come back over to the camp quest, of which we were going to complete, Tyler's quest, but of course, we can't do that one, so we have to do this Nova's story one, which we can see right here. Paste it, submit, boom. As you can see, verified true, which is fantastic. We can now come back over. Eventually, guys, you'll be able to claim your points. It probably needs to wait for the API to update, but we did see that it had been completed, as you can see, and therefore we just need to wait. But guys, after that, it says post your never-ending story with phrase. Now, I don't know exactly what this means because it takes us directly over to X, and therefore we need to head over to StoryChain once again. As you can see, this is our little generation, so we can share this over on X. Boom, share it, fantastic. Then we can come back over to Camp Network and try and claim our points. If it doesn't work, guys, probably come back in a little bit. If it doesn't work at all, then I actually have no idea what it means with phrase, but I'll have to do some digging up within the community over on Discord. Next, it says add your chapter to StoryChain. So you can see over here, you can add your chapter by very simply continuing over here. Behind my camera, once again, you'll be able to see a little plus icon. So if we select the plus icon, add your story over here. It could be whatever you want. Running on a ship. Honestly, guys, it doesn't have to be that much whatsoever. It could be literally 4 words, 5 words, or even 2 words, as long as it makes sense. Next, once you've done that, guys, you can again come back over, claim your points, and you're good to go. After that, guys, we could very well go through every single quest in the AI Abode section, and we're going to leave that up to you guys to decide which ones you want to do. Of course, they've added some new ones like we went through earlier over on their X page, and therefore if you want to check out each and every one in each and every category, by all means you can do so. But I'm assuming that we're all going to come across some hurdles, and not everyone's going to be able to complete those 100%. Well, some people might anyway, but you can see the new ones on AI Abode were Core Protocol, Planner Finance, and Remaster. Now, we can see those all here, guys, and they're so easy to do. Some of them are just social quests, so I can come over here, follow Planner Finance over on X. So simple. Come back over, claim my matchstick. I can do the same one over here with Discord. Join Planner Finance over on Discord. No problem. Come back over again. Claim my points. Join the Planner Labs community. Fantastic. We can do that over on Telegram. We'll get another matchstick. So that is 3 points all in all so far. Now, as you can see, guys, it doesn't seem the API is working right now, and therefore we need to come back later to claim our match points, because at the time of recording this video there seems to be problems. Now, I have completed all of these quests, I know I have, and there is not normally problems when I come over to the Camp Network, but because we're on a testnet, guys, and probably because there are thousands of people trying to do the same thing as me right now, we are having congestion issues, and therefore that's why we can't claim our points. But you know, I've done all the quests in order to get these points. So we'll have to come back later, which is unfortunate at the time of recording this video. But for now, let's just go through another section, which is the Gamers Grove, another exciting section. Here, guys, we can see many other games have been added to the list. And one in particular that I think sounds very fun is this Flappy Trump. Here we can see we can give them a follow, and that's the only thing we can do right now. But they seem to be launching a game of which is going to be like Flappy Birds, that famous game on mobile, crossed with Donald Trump, which is absolutely hilarious. Of course, you don't have to play it whatsoever, and I don't even know if it's out yet, but they are live on Monad, they are live on Camp Network very soon, and therefore we can just stay up to date, claim our points over by following Flappy Trump on X, and then we can come back at a later date if we want to play their game. But for now, that's the only thing we can do. Another one, guys, that is brand new, we've got this High Noon. This is another one that we can complete. Follow High Noon over on X, no problem, that's another matchstick. Come back over, join the High Noon community over on Discord, that's another matchstick. Come over here, play your first game of High Noon. Fantastic, you can get yourselves another 2 points. So 4 points in total. Guys, like I said before, I know we can't, of course, claim the points now because, of course, the network is congested. But we can very well still complete all of the tasks so that when it does work, we'll claim all our matchsticks with ease. So if you want to play it, by all means you can play. And other than that, you can come back over, check out the Gamers Grove once again, pick out another section such as Pixadi, join the Telegram community, earn yourself another matchstick, and once again, you are good to go. So, although we should roughly be on about 15% completion right now, we cannot because of course the network congestion and it doesn't work right now. But by the time you're watching this video, I'm assuming it should work and hopefully it does. If not, just keep coming back, keep completing those quests and keep claiming those matchsticks until the airdrop goes live. So after that, guys, we're going to show you a couple more sections only because it is very rinse and repeat and there isn't that much unique to do other than completing social quests and little quests to complete. So over on the Camp Network X page, once again, let's just choose another section. We've done the Gamers Grove, well, most of it anyway, the social layers. So if we come back over to Camp Network once again, if we go over to Social Sparks, here we can see a few extra ones which have been added. Now, for example, if you come down here, we've got the Mighty Academy, which was one of the new ones. Again, the only quest that we can complete is just following them over on X. So realistically, guys, you can see that everyone can earn this airdrop. We've all got an X account. We can all very well follow people if we want to do so completely for free. And therefore, by stacking up as many follows as we can, getting those matchsticks, we can really help ourselves qualify for the airdrop. Now, by utilizing these apps as well, you are going to be better off. Of course, not everyone's going to be able to complete these, like I said, but by doing as many as you possibly can, you are going to help yourselves off for an airdrop. Now, again, we've got another section which we can complete. Join the MySphere community. It sounds like MySpace. Join them over on Discord. Create your MySphere account if you want to do so. Come back over, create your first post, claim the free portal NFT. Although, guys, I cannot complete these missions right now. I don't think there's any point in doing them until later. And therefore, if you wanted to do this, by all means you can. I'm personally not going to do every single one of them unless they are social quests. I think all the social quests are worth doing. Some of these applications, I'm not going to lie, they're a bit flimsy, they're a bit rubbish, so I'm going to avoid a lot of them. However, if you want to complete all of them, by all means, the choice is yours. You can spend all day on the Camp Network just completing all of the quests, of which you can go over to Showtime Square, a brand new section which you can see has got Hitmaker, Ative Music, Rcoin, Rewarded TV, X, Y, and Z. So again, guys, you're going to see some quests of which are just basically social quests, or completing simple things such as logging in, setting up an account, or doing things such as creating a gamer ID or creating an account on whichever protocols that you are using. So friends, we're going to leave it as short as that. What I will say is as well, guys, head over to the Camp Network and head over to the full set as well to get yourself some testnet tokens. These testnet tokens enable you to interact with the ecosystem, of course, on the testnet completely for free. And all you need to do is, guys, head up into your MetaMask. You can see your little wallet address up top. Select it, come back over, paste it, and boom, request the full set, and you are going to get yourselves some Camp tokens completely for free. From here, guys, as you can see, it says transactions may take longer than usual to process during periods of high network activity, which is right now, hence why we can't get any matchsticks, and hence why it's going to take a long time in order to get our testnet tokens. But other than that, guys, you want to stay up to date with the Camp Network, do all your own research, come over here, see exactly what they're up to, go over to the Camp Test Network and just stay up to date with all of the quests of which we've shown you and more. Keep an eye on your progress, guys. Well, now you can see we've completed 13%. It seems to slowly be working now. Now, friends, we hope you've enjoyed this video. This will probably be the last time that we cover the Camp Test Network. So if you want to qualify for this airdrop, make sure to watch the first 3 parts. However, you don't really have to watch parts 1 and 2. This is probably the most important part because we cover the latest things to do. However, if you need an extra hand with some of the quests, we probably do cover it in the first 2 sections. Now, guys, we'll probably see you on the Camp Network once the airdrop goes live, or hopefully the airdrop goes live alongside the mainnet. We don't know exactly yet, but only time will tell. Now, if you have any other questions regarding crypto airdrops or the Camp Network, or if you want any other protocols for us to cover in terms of airdrops, reviews, tutorials, whatever it may be, let us know in the comment section down below because we're here to help you guys. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate every single one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.